Well, this entire episode's going to be all about the Yoshi promotion Stardom. These events are from day 9 to 11 for the New Year's stars, that which build up the story all the way to the All Star Cinderella event that took place in Nippon Budokan on March 3rd. So I'm trying to catch up for all of you guys, but right now, let's get started with another episode of Deleted Wrestle Zone.
Are you ready? Get up, get up! 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 Get up, get up!
Welcome everybody to Deleted Wrestle Zone, all things that is pro wrestling with AEW, NXT, New Japan Pro Wrestling, Impact Wrestling, the National Wrestling Alliance, various promotions, wrestlers, matches, and championships. I'm your host, Jay, right here. So, as you know, I've been catching up right now with whatever I missed from the Japanese wrestling scene. Completely right now, I'm still following with Stardom. I missed a lot of shows. I haven't seen all of them, but I'm catching up. But right now, I got 3 events from the same tour. New Year's Stars, which took place a while back. But right now, we're ending that tour with day 9, 10, and 11. Certain things took place before the start of this one. And now I did mention there's a build up in this that leads to March 3rd. Now, if I don't talk more about this sooner, then that means I'm trying to catch up for whatever I got coming up. From Ice Ribbon, DDT, Pro Wrestling Noah, Japan, All Japan, or whatever. But you can get the idea. But as I said, I'm catching up as much as possible so we can con on to where we are now. So let's begin with day number 9 of New Year's Stars. Okay, so we're here in Stardom's New Year's Stars day number 9, which is took place on the 20th of February, which is 2 months ago. Now, like I said, I will catch up for all of you guys so you can get under better understanding. Opening match, it's Lady C taking on the leader of the Cosmic Angels, Tam Nakano. Now, this was one of those matches where you assume, as if you follow this, Lady C always loses her matches. As you know, she is currently unaffiliated, but rumors are circulating that there is a possibility she could end up either with Cosmic Angels or Queen's Quest. We don't know yet. We're yet to see. But it was a pretty good match. However, as you know, Lady C is a very much taller person. I don't know if she's taller than me, but I would like to know. But the match was great. It ended with Tam Nakano applying an arm lock onto Lady C. And it was a pretty good ending like that. But of course, Tam Nakano showed her respect to Lady C for her effort that she is trying to prove how better she can be as a competitor for Stardom. Next match is part of the Unagi Kabuki 7th series match trial. This is match number 4. She is facing against a member of DDM, or as we call them down in the Mondo, against Himeka. Now, Himeka is a powerhouse. She's the one person you definitely don't want to mess with. So that's what happened in this match. She got in a match with Himeka, but she was unsuccessful in this one. So basically, she lost. Now this next match is a 6-woman tag team match. We have DDM consistent of Napoi. No, scratch it. 8-woman tag team match. We got Napoi, uh, DDM, Natsupoi, Micah, Suri, Julia taking on Queen's Quest, or as QQ, taking on Azami, Saya Kamitani, and Utami Hayashishida, and of course Momo Wanatabe. This match was so intense. I was like expecting a winner out of these two. I mean, you could expect a whole lot, but the way I see it in this particular match, they were evenly matched, both teams. Now you can say we don't see that in the US, but that's how it works down there in Japan. if you guys are big fans of that. But it ended in a time limit draw. Basically, once the 15 minutes were up, there's no winner. It's a draw. I didn't know what to expect, but I have to say it was a pretty good match. I give this one was one of the best ones I've seen. The next match is a Future of Stardom title, which, if you guys don't know, this is like for the newcomer type of titles. It's Hono, Honori Hana taking on the current champion, Star members, Saya Ida. Now, Hana, on the other hand, from my understanding, she comes from the promotion Ceiling. As you know, Saya was there with Momo not too long ago, but they were an unsuccessful match. But this match shows that they don't appreciate other promotions, such as Ceiling coming into their turf. The reason is, I mentioned this before, the founder, Nanane Takahashi, was a member of the roster. She resigned immediately because of the incident that took place years ago. As for her partner, as one of the top champions down there, Yoshiko, she also made her return. But that led to the story that will come up to the All Star Cinderella event on March 3rd, which will already pass, but we'll get to that as soon as possible. But it was a good match. There was no story build up, but however, it did show Saya is a very capable wrestler who will do whatever it takes to show she put in the work. That's what makes her really awesome. So she retained the title, but she told Hana to go back where she came from, which is kind of a bit harsh. Next match we have for the main event, which is Odetai, B. Priestley, Konami, Saki Kashima, and Natsuko Tora taking on Stars, Kokigen Death, Ruka, Starlight Kid, and Mayu Otani. Now, everything seems like it was going great from the beginning. Both teams were at each other's throats, throwing some blows, making sure some counters were done. But however, something happened. Once again, Mayu was betrayed by another member who now defected to Stars, and this time it was Ruka. Now, the reason Ruka defected, if you guys ever pay attention, she hardly wins any matches. Now, there is no doubt in my mind that Natsuko Tora had handed in convincing her to defect. And she's not the only one for who ever defected from Stars, so did Saki Kashima. Now, keep in mind, after the match was over in favor of Odetai, Mayu Itani doesn't care. She said, go ahead, go with Odetai, I'm not going to hold you back. So basically, this is what led to a certain storyline with members of Cosmic Angels, but that's going to be a discussion that I will talk about, the story about the Cosmic Angels. But as now, Ruka is now on the winning team that would cheat their way through to win matches. So Ruka now is officially a member of Odetai. So we'll see what's going to happen right now with the next 2 days. So stand by and get ready for some more continuation of New Year Stars. Right now we got day 10. Okay, so we're in day 10 of New Year Stars on February 21st, 2020. No, 2021. The opening match is they were once opponents the previous day, now they're partners. I'm talking about Lady C and Tam Nakano taking on the current Goddesses of Stardom champions, DDM's Maika and Himika. Now, as I mentioned before, Lady C is nowhere near as she's not affiliated, but I do have a belief that she could be a member of Cosmic Angels down the line once everything goes. Because the truth is, during this time, I must mention, I forgot to mention in the previous segment with this, Mina Shirakawa, who is one of the members of Cosmic Angels, is out on injuries. Um, she does make her return. I don't want to spoil it too much, but I will tell you this. She does make her return on March 3rd, which is the All Star Cinderella event. But however, as for Unagi, she continues with her trials. But right now, let's focus on this match. Now, as you know, this match, um, Maika and Himika are two of the most powerful competitors within DDM, and they are the current goddesses of Stardom, which is the tag team championships. But however, this match ended with, of course, DDM winning the match, and there was nowhere near capability to win against these two, but they put a good effort as possible. Next match, we got Ode Time members Bea Priestley, Saki Kashima, and Natsuko Tora taking on DDM's Natsupoi, Suri, and Julia. Now, this was also another good match. As you know, not too long ago, Natsuko Tora was in a match against Julia. She came up short winning the Wonder of Stardom title, or as they call it, the white belt. But the match was so intense, you couldn't tell who was going to pull off the victory in any way possible. It could be DDM or Ode Tai. But however, once again, another time limit draw. So both teams already passed the time limit. No one wins. Next match, we have star members Saya Ida, Starlight Kid, and Mayu Iwatani. Origin and versus, of course, um, Queen's Quest, or as we call them, QQ, Utami Hayashida, Saya Kamitani, Azami, and Momo Wanatabe. Now, however, this match in particular became a 3-on-4 handicap match. Originally, this match was booked with Ruka, but now Ruka defected with Ode Tai. This is the part where they put themselves through the test. Now, Kogin Def was not involved in this match whatsoever. Was she? No, but there also another few members were not around. Korani or Korai, one of the Jungle Korai actually was out on injuries. We don't know when she would back. Hanan, we don't know when she'll be back either, along with her sisters who also are part of Stardom. One's with Odetai, the other's with Queen's Quest, but we'll see what happens. But the match was unbelievably good. I did not expect that this was going to be one of the most intense handicap matches ever. I mean, I have to say, I feel that the core members of Stars, like Ida, Kid, and of course Iwatani, they are the best ones, and they were able to hold their own for that long for the match to end in a time limit draw. That's unbelievable. But it was a good match. I loved it. I have to say, Stars did a pretty good job. Next match, which is the Unagi Kabuki 7th Series match trial. This time is number 5. She takes on against Konami. Once again, this one put her through the test, but Konami, who has a much better experience than Unagi, picks up the victory. But however, she does make some good improvements. I'm not going to lie about it or deny it, but it was a very interesting match. Now the main event is the Stardom Rumble match. They used the entire roster who were available on this particular night. But here who they had: Natsupoi, Azami, Starlight Kid, Saki Kashima, Unagi Sayaka, Tam Nakano, Natsuko Tora, Konami, Utani Hayashida, Suya Kamitani, Julia, Suri, Lady C, Himika, Maika, Momo Wanatabe, Bea Priestley, Saya Ida, and Mayu Iwatani, and of course the newest member of Odetai, Ruka. So basically, that's what happened. Now it started out with Natsupoi and Azami, two of the best competitors in the high speed division. But of course, Unagi showed up with a broken arm. Now I can't tell you how they were limited, but I can tell you the first two people was Tam Nakano and Julia. But once the last members of Odetai were in the last leg of this Rumble match, Saya Ida was the only one left behind. But however, as you know, Odetai likes to cheat. They made sure that the match ended in the favor of Ruka. Ruka is happy that she won, but you know how that is. Odetai will cheat to win to ensure they get victories. That's how it works for them, and they try to tell the whole world how much the world hates them. We know how much we hate you, so stop bringing it up. But however, who knows what Ruka's plans are? We can assure you this is just the beginning. Now let's move on to the 23rd of February of New Year's Stars. Okay, dokie. So this is the last day of the New Year's Stars, day 11th. This took place on the 23rd of February. This time we have the opening match, Ruka taking on Kokigen Death and Tam Nakano. Now, this is a very interesting match. As you know, Ruka, since she's been a member of Stars, she's been frustrated with losses. And now, since joining Odatai, she has the capability to win. But however, this time she's facing a members opponents from two other different units, or as we call them, factions. Kokigen Death, a member of Stars, and Tam Nakano, leader of the Cosmic Angels. Now, you would have expected a whole lot in this one, what to expect, because Ruka, who is an Odatai, she would do whatever to cheat, but this time it did not happen. I was a bit of surprised that it was going to end in the favor of Kokigen Death. So she picked up the victory, and can't wait to say, yay! Now, the next match, we got Lady C taking on Julia. Now, this is one of those matches where you know for a fact, if you're a fan of Julia, you know she would tear you up. That's what I like about matches like this. Lady C, she knows that she's going to face a strong competitor and, of course, a champion. If you guys must know, Julia was the Wonder of Stardom champion, and of course, I have to say, Lady C put a good effort to it, but Julia was the far more better competitor for the night. So Julia won her match. Next match is a tag team match. We got Queen's Quest, Azami, Momo Wanatabe taking on DDM's Natsupoi and Sudi. Now, this was also a very impressive match because you got two different competitors of different caliber. You got Azami and Natsupoi, two people who are high speed. You got Momo Wanatabe and Sudi, two of the strongest competitors who Zudi is the CWA Undisputed World Women's Champion, and Momo, who's been a the World of Stardom champion, would love to get her hands on that title. So basically, that's one of the best matches. I was at first thinking, okay, DDM was going to win because they have proven they have been dominant, but this time it's not. We have, of course, Queen's Quest that won all thanks to Azami, who pulled off the victory by pinning Natsupoi. That's a pretty good, impressive match. Next match, we got another tag team match. We got DDM's um, Hamika Maika taking on Queen's Quest, Sayaki Matani, and Utami Hayashishida. Now, as you know, Maika and Himika are two of the current goddesses of Stardom Championship. This was also another good match to watch because you can see DDM's Himika and Maika are the dominant tag team in Stardom, and they weren't wrong. However, this match ended in their favor when, of course, they put down Sai Kamitani and they continued on. No, scratch it. I'm sorry, my notes are. They ended in a time limit draw. I did not expect a whole lot in this match because the thing is this. We already had time limit draws in the previous days, but this time these two were evenly matched. But however, keep in mind, I failed to mention this. Saya Kimatani is set to face Utami for the Wonder of Stardom title, which is the red belt, the top title, on March 3rd on the All Star Cinderella in Nippon Budokan. So this is going to be interesting. But however, the match was great. Next match, we got Unagi Kubaki 7-match trial. This one is number 6. B Priestley is Unagi's competitor. As you know, B Priestley, who has an attitude, She decimated her to ensure that she is the type gaijin. She's always proved that, but as you know, B Priestley won. Next match, we got Odetai members Natsuko, Kashima, and Konami taking on Stars, Ida, Kid, and Iwatani. Once again, Odetai with their tactics to ensure they win. And once again, they've proven their dominance and telling the whole world how much they hate them. And this has become now a war between two factions. You got Odetai, the top heelish, the only heelish faction in Stardom, taking on the protectors of Stardom and the baby faces Stars. So basically, this rivalry continues on. I hope you guys enjoyed me reviewing these events. There's still more to come. We got um, 2 days of Osaka from that. I still got Ice Ribbon and a few others in the Japanese wrestling world. I haven't done Ring of Honor or New Japan Strong. That's coming up soon. Also more on Wrestling Dudaku or the road to Wrestling Dudaku. But tomorrow is going to be a little difficult because I'm going to be out of town for a while. But I'll be back soon as possible to do the next video before the end of the day of Saturday, which today is Friday. So I must bid all of you guys adieu, or should I say, I'll see you guys in the next DWZ time, same DWZ channel. So I must bid all of you adieu. So goodbye, and have a nice day. Bang!